So, good morning. We're on day 4 from Shanklin to Niton today via Godshill. And I'm just going to show you the room tour before we leave. We stayed at Queensmead Hotel last night. Not the best for £100 per night. The breakfast was divine. The breakfast, no fault whatsoever. But we got put at room 28 right at the back, and we were right on a shingle car park, so we didn't sleep very well because of people coming in and out. So I'll just show you what I mean. So yeah, it was a bit noisy. Right onto our room. Anyway, this is the room. So basically, excuse us because we've obviously stayed in it and it's probably not quite the tidiest as when we arrived, but yeah, just seemed a bit of a strange place for the wardrobe. That was bugging me last night. I wanted to turn it around the other way. Does anyone else get a bit like that? Tea and coffee, baking facilities as standard. No hairdryer in the room. We went and borrowed an iron and an ironing board so we could go out last night. And this is the bathroom, so it's all a bit dated. The owner did say to us it is dated. They're new owners and they're going to refurbish it as time goes on. Having said that, this window was right near the gravel path and we couldn't lock it. So we was really concerned about our personal items. Yeah, so I don't want to sound whingy, I'm just trying to be realistic. Yeah.
The place was quite tired. The guy bought it in June and they've been flat out apparently. Obviously had loads of covers over the summer. Needs doing up a little bit. Now going to head to a place called Godshill, which is inland, and then from there down to a place called Niton, or Niton, Niton. We've got a night's hotel down that way. So a beautiful day again. Look at that weather.
Gorgeous.
Let's do it.
So along the high street we found this lovely gift shop, and to our surprise we went out the back and found these beautiful gardens, and there is also a tea shop there too. Area, it explains about their local farming and produce from years ago and how they survived.
Okay, there's the bell. Ding ding. Can she hit the bell?
Oh, am I doing it first?
Look at Angela getting all her coins out. Hold on, hold on. No cheating.
How many times did it take you to hit the bell? How many times do you reckon?
Go.
Woo! Beginner's luck.
Beginner's luck.
Grandpa's luck. Your go.
Want to go?
Yeah. Party like it's my birthday. Now what should we go for? Birthday cake?
For Angela's birthday.
Hey. Look at all these. It's loads, look.
That's a dupe.
Oh, is it? Yeah, you're right, I think. How cool is that? Heavenly honeycomb and blackcurrant clotted cream sorbet. What you got?
Melting. Rum and raisin.
And?
Rhubarb and custard.
Oh, yum.
Okay, so we have got to the White Lion in Niton. However, it's closed. Hopefully it opens at 3 o'clock, which is our check-in time. Angela's patiently waiting. Patiently waiting, Angela.
I am.
All fully loaded up there. Easy journey from Godshill to Niton, which was about half an hour. Just trying to see what's around the back here.
Right, so we've arrived in Niton and we're staying at the White Lion. I'll try and give you a tour on the actual accommodation. Had a bit of a rest this afternoon, my joints were killing me on the bikes. But we are now off out to the Bundle. Is it Buddle Inn?
The Buddle Inn.
Buddle Inn. Buddle Inn, because the White Lion tonight on Mondays and Tuesdays, and this happens to be a Tuesday, doesn't serve food. So we found a pub that serves food and the menu looked okay. So we're going to hop down to there and have some dinner. Yeah, it's a 15-minute walk
To the Buddle Inn.
to the White Lion, and we didn't get our bikes out because I put a dress on. And I didn't want to chance it. There we go. There's the sign for the Buddle Inn. Here we come for dinner.
You and me go together like 1, 2, 3, here forever. You and me stay together like pen to paper. We're forever. I could live a life full of wonder. Without you, nothing will do. What if we ran away? Just us, no plans inside. What if we took our dreams, the stories we could write? No matter.
Good morning. Welcome to Adventures with Angela and Wayne. And we're on day 5.
At the Isle of Wight.
At the Isle of Wight. So we are just leaving the White Lion at Niton, where we stayed last night. Now, Monday and Tuesdays they don't do food in the evening, so we couldn't book in the restaurant, so we had to go was it a 10-minute walk down to the
10 or 15 minute walk to the Buddle
Inn.
Inn, which was nice. Nice food.
Yeah, so we had dinner and drinks there and walked back. But we had breakfast here this morning that was really nice. The room is really, really lovely. No faults with it at all. It was an expensive room to book. We paid £160 for one night, which we think is quite pricey.
It's quite expensive.
We have found, it's a bit of a running joke now with us, that we have found that because we're called the one-nighters, because we only stay somewhere one night, because we're obviously moving on because we're cycling around the island. So the one-nighters tend to get the ones with the least view, not so good view, I should say.
The rooms with the bad view.
Yeah.
And
probably the smaller rooms.
The in and out rooms, I suppose.
Yeah, which I understand, because if you're here a couple of nights, you want the best, and if you're paying that money, you certainly want the best. So we will take you on a room tour. The rooms are really lovely, and we had aircon in here last night.
They're kitted nice with aircon.
Yeah.
They're not large, same as the other rooms. Everything's been quite small. They obviously want to cram them in and make some money. But yeah, they're fitted out nice, aren't they?
Yeah, so we'll give you a quick room tour. So this is the room. I really love these lights. I think they're really quirky. Really love them. Real seaside feel. So as you can see, over there is the tea and coffee making facilities. Again, which is lovely. You've got an open wardrobe there, and there's a hairdryer in this one and a fan if you're hot, but we do have aircon. We asked last night for an ironing board because we went to go out for a meal, and our clothes were creased, so yeah. A telly as always. What do we normally say about the tellies?
Don't go on the telly usually.
We never
Usually
watch
doing
them.
other stuff.
Right, so this is the example of the view I wanted to give you for the one-nighters. So hence why our curtains were drawn. So yeah, this was the other little window. So yeah, our curtains were left down. The bathroom's really lovely. So like all modern shower, toilet, sink as usual with all the bits and bobs. And I was going to lift the blind up in this bit here, and the same thing again. Not a fantastic view, but they have been very accommodating at this hotel. We put our bikes in the beer cellar, and we was able to charge them in there because there was a plug in there where I could charge my bike up, obviously because it's an electric bike. So they was really accommodating. Yeah, so I can't fault the staff in here, were lovely, all very helpful. And this is the White Lion at Niton. So we're going to move on today. We're leaving Niton today, and we are heading all the way up to the Needles, and we're staying in Totland tonight, and we'll show you what we're going to be doing up there. It's a bit of a trek this one today, and the weather is going to be hot, so we will stop off a couple of times on our way through.
Good?
Yeah.
Down the hill?
I just came to my hands with the brakes.
Pull in the brakes, eh? That's the White Mouse Inn down there.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that's where it was. So that's where we would have stayed. We would come from here, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Play area for the kids. Lovely little site, isn't it?
Look at them little pod ones, right?
Full English breakfast.
Look at the beach. See the beach?
Yeah, let's have a look at the beach.
Just arrived at Isle of Wight Pearls, and oh, wonder if that one's real.
It's a replica of a real one.
Oh, it's a replica. Wow, that's
so that is a
massive.
real clamshell, but not a real pearl. So it's a replica of the famous giant clam pearl, also known as the pearl of valor, found in the Philippines.
Wow. So welcome to our wonderful world. Let's have a look, shall we?
Comes.
That was sunny.
Done well, didn't you?
I stopped once.
Keep going.
I knew this would be the hardest stretch on the Isle of Wight to do, this bit.
It is up and down, isn't it?
I've still got 17 minutes.
17 minutes to our next destination. Oh.
So, this is Freshwater Bay. And that looks like the beach down there. Seems pretty busy. It's obviously a little town. Quite a few hills if you're cycling. We just come from up that way, but we just had to tackle a major hill. So we've left the pearl factory farm which was interesting. It was nice to see it. Lots of coaches pull in there. And now we're heading to Totland, which is where we're staying, so we can dump our luggage and then go off on our bikes, which will be a lot easier because it's quite heavy, isn't it?
About 60, 70 kilos, I reckon.
On the bikes, yeah. So
All up.
All
with
up.
the weight of the bike.
yeah. So we
And us.
and dump our stuff, and then we can have a bit more of an easier ride down to the Needles. So that's Freshwater Bay. Anyone wants to come here? There's lots of hiking and walking paths all the way along the coast, which looks really good as well if you're into hiking. He's hovering over the boat. So do they bring him to the boat and hitch him up?
That's what he's probably going to do, yeah.
Apparently everyone was okay on this rescue. They just got stranded when the tide came in. Right, so we've arrived at our next accommodation, which is Highdown Inn, which is a pub. This is our room with a bit of a nicer view this time. Yeah, it's nice. It's a lovely little area. Pub's really lovely, so hopefully we'll show you some of that. So we've got tea and coffee making facilities again. TV. Oh, Wayne's having a rest in the corner. We're just about to actually go down and grab something to eat. Right, so this is the room. So this is the room, double bed. The standards all very clean and nice. And we have a shower room, which is okay for tonight. So I don't think this was that bad a price. I'll look it up and perhaps I'll insert it in here. And we're going to go down and have a bite to eat because we're starving after that long trek from Niton. And then we'll take you around the Needles and show you the bits that we're going to see later. And this is the hallway and it takes you down to the pub. A couple of rooms up here. The stairs are quite steep. And we've got an area for breakfast in the morning. And that's your breakfast area. So Highdown Inn. This is a lunchtime snack. It's prawn cocktail. Nice cheese flowers. Oh, they're both yummy. To the top of the Needles, called the Old Battery. We haven't quite made it to the end yet, but we had to stop because the views are pretty stunning. So this is the different colour sands on the cliff edge. I don't know if you can see that because there's like reds and golds and things going through it. And right in the distance is the cable car. And it's just such a lovely view from up here, which after all the years of coming to the Isle of Wight, I've never been up to here. According to this plaque, there'll be 21 men at the barracks, accommodate 21 men and often rationed with hardly any water, no electricity, and each man was issued with an iron bed frame and a straw-filled bed. Oh, God, it must have been quite grim. And that's what they would do, they'd be looking out.
Guess where, everybody? We are at the Needles. It's about as close as we're gonna get without climbing over that fence, obviously. See all the boats visiting on the water. It's really nice up here and a beautiful day for it.
Come and see the needles before they erode away, because when you go up closer, see the lines where it looks like it's going to break away. My suggestion is don't waste any time. Come and see them.
Before they disappear.
Before they disappear. Go down this little staircase. Oh my goodness. Look how narrow that is. Might have to let you go first. Glorious out there, isn't it? So we're in the old battery. I'll show you how we come down the stairs after. They're very steep and very narrow. It's really worth coming down if you don't mind coming down them stairs to see these beautiful views of the Needles. Right, so this is the tunnel you have to go through. All the walls are wet and damp, and the floor's really, really damp, and we're completely underground, look. And you have to go through this tunnel to get to that end bit where the searchlight was. There, it goes on. And look at these stairs you have to climb up and down to the top to get down here. They're really narrow, so I'm going to have to put the GoPro away. But that's what they look like. So after leaving the old battery where the Needles are, we decided to head to the beach. We went to Totland Bay at the Waterfront Inn and decided to have a nice cold drink and watch the sunset.
You are my home.
So thanks for watching Adventures with Angela and Wayne.
Oh,